You know what time it is?
You know what time it is? It's morphin' time. It's it. Ooh-yah! The evil Green Ranger laugh, just for you. Rita, you are my empress. Dragon Zord power now! I lost my touch.
How is everyone doing?
What time it is? It's morphin'.
God, we have so many people here right now. We have 124 people in the chat right now saying what's up. Tonight, we are having the Jason David Frank second annual tribute night. So we did one last year shortly after his passing. We are doing another one this year. In appreciation of everyone here in the community, we are also doing a number of giveaways tonight, which I know everybody here is very anxious for. So we actually have a total of 5 surprise giveaways tonight, and then one big one, the Tommy Oliver ultimate giveaway that we have been promoting for a bit now. So we actually have some guests here that are backstage right now. But before we get to that, I want to take a moment here because we are having an interesting time here in the Power Rangers community. We know that there is a lot of negativity right now going on, especially by Zach McGinnis making some comments about Jason David Frank. That being said, you know, obviously those comments were disgusting. We don't tolerate that sort of negativity, especially on this channel. But tonight is going to be more about positivity, creating less of a divide in the community. Strangely enough, everybody seemed to unite against this one guy, which is amazing. So we're going to keep that going. We're going to spread the positivity. Today's going to be a great night. Everybody here that's going to has either a small story or what Jason David Frank meant to them, memories. We're going to share that all tonight. So I just want to preface everybody here that Let's have a positive night. Let's have a good night, and let's have fun tonight and honor our hero. So, first giveaway tonight that I want to talk about before I bring in the panelists. We actually have a custom Green Ranger coin that was made by our friend here, Nathan. And you can see right there, that's his channel, YouTube, the 187. He has given this away tonight to a lucky winner here. What do you have to do? So we're going to have a goal, and then we're going to give it away. So the first thing we're going to do is we have 128 people in the chat right now. I am going to post Nathan's link to his YouTube channel, and I would like to see him to get 50 subscribers tonight. Okay, so I'm going to post it here in a second. I'm going to see how many subscribers he's at right now. He is at 32 subscribers. So once he gets to 82 subscribers, we will do the giveaway for this custom Green Ranger coin. So I'm going to throw in the link right here, and I am going to pin it to the top of the page here. And once we get to 82 subscribers on his YouTube, we will give this away, this amazing custom Green Ranger coin that he made on his own. Like this is all him, and we'll give this away tonight. So his link is pinned to the top of the chat, and we'll go ahead now and we'll wait till he gets to his 82 subscribers, but we'll bring in our panel tonight. So the first person from our panel tonight is very well known in the Power Rangers community. She is, I would say she is a staple now in the YouTube community as well. So you may know her as Jason David Frank's personal assistant for many, many years. She just popped in backstage. She's probably figuring out like what the heck is going on. We're going to go ahead and add her to the stage. Everybody, it is Francis. It's Francis, baby. How you doing?
Hi, hon. I'm sorry I had to improvise. My son fell asleep, so I have to do it in this crappy lighting.
Do not worry. I was rushing because I had to give my daughter a bath. So I was like rushing, got her jammies and everything. So I totally feel you right there.
I have a good setup in the other room, but he's asleep.
I've seen it.
So.
Yeah, it's good.
Sorry,
it's good.
guys.
No, you're good. You're good. So the next person on our panel tonight, he is going to be instrumental to our stream tonight, but he's also going to be producing his first live stream with me tonight. He's going to help me keep things on track. We got a Mid Tennessee Geek here. He's an upcoming awesome YouTuber, Maddie. What's up, man? How you doing?
Muted.
He's on mute. There you go. There you go.
All right. I'm kind of getting over bronchitis, so I was trying to stay muted. So.
Oh, okay. I got you. So Maddie here is going to be helping keep track of all the goals that we are going to set tonight for, Nate and some other things that we're going to be doing here in the night. But I want to thank Maddie for being here. Thank you, buddy, for being here so much. I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me. And we need to fix the pin to Nathan's. Looks like you pinned somebody else's comment.
Oh, my bad. Are you sure? Let me see. Let me get that real quick. Oh, I pinned somebody else's message. Oh, okay. I see. Let me see if I can find my message now. That's what you do. Okay, there we go. Thank you. And that's what you're already doing an amazing job.
I was trying to figure it out. So.
He's already doing an amazing job, guys. So next, he is also an amazing guy, and he is very huge in the Power Rangers community as well. Every time I get this guy on my channel, he has 10,000 more subscribers than the last time. So you guys may know him as the creator and host of the fan club. Give it up for my guy, Dan. What's up, man?
What's going on, everybody? How are we doing?
Dude, I'm so glad you're here. It's cool because me and Dan, like, we'll message random, like, hey, can we do this? Yeah, let's do it. Like, Dan is always on board to help out. I appreciate you, man.
Always trying to work, baby. Thanks for having me, bro.
I'm glad, dude. Like, honestly, like, you're probably one of the first, like, big YouTube Power Rangers YouTube channels that has ever reached out to me. So I want to say thank you. Like, you've been so helpful, even like just other things that we don't do here. Like you have helped me with certain things in the YouTube game as well. So I appreciate you, man.
Hey, that's what it's all about, man. Whatever I can do to keep the needle rolling, man. Because like Power Ranger YouTube community, like a lot of people think, oh, that it's big. No, it's not really that big. So we need to work together and help each
Exactly.
other out to kind of succeed in this thing. So thanks for that, bro.
You're awesome, man. And I can't not. There's no way I can keep up with you, man. Like you have like 4 videos a day. I'm like, dude, like I don't know how he does
I'm
this.
trying.
So
I don't know how I do it either.
our last panelist here, you guys have he has not been on since like maybe Once and Always, or maybe even before that. So he's been a big part of this channel here. We all know him. He is a big player in the Countdown City Geeks, and he's a new player in the Star Wars Stuff podcast with the Countdown City Geeks Network. Guys, welcome back, Retro Ray. What's up, man?
What's going on, guys? Glad to be back.
Awesome, man. So I know, guys, this chat is insane. I know I usually read every single person's messages, but like since we've been talking, there's been like 120 messages. So I apologize, guys. I apologize to every one of you guys. So I know there's a lot of people here: Tracy Bowser, Shannon Davis, Duck Lord, Reba Green, Kai Phillips. I've also seen our staples here like AZ, LeBron Fett. All you guys are awesome. I'm gonna try to keep up with some of y'all's comments, but today's gonna be an interesting day. We're at 137 people in here right now, so we're gonna try to keep up for the most part. So today for the tribute, we, like I explained before, we're just going to talk stories, memories. If the conversation kind of takes us somewhere related, obviously we'll go with that as well. Jason, JDF was a very big influence and role model to, I'm going to say almost everyone here, if not everyone here. Obviously more than others. Miss Francis here being one of his best friends. So last year, what we did is we tried to keep an emphasis on the importance of mental health, speaking out, making sure you are trying to help yourself, but also recognizing in others if we can. So tonight, since Francis is our featured guest, we are going to start with you. And it's not going to be an interview. It's just kind of like, I know it's been a very hard time, and this is why I didn't want to schedule it last week. I knew it was going to be a hard time for everybody, but I do want this to be sort of a yearly thing where we honor him. And it's been a weird week. We can all admit that. It's been a weird week. So, but we're going to stay positive today. We're going to bring up the community together. Francis, when you think of, I'm going to call him JDF because I didn't know him. So JDF, what is like the memory that you remember him that like makes you like, I love that man?
Well, there's so many that I can tell you, but before I start, I ninja watch the fan club all the time. I haven't commented because I feel like sometimes I comment and people just either use it as a way to like bash me or
start some crap, dude. I hate that. So thank you, because I've seen that happen to a few other YouTubers. Like they'll comment on mine and then someone else be like, how come you haven't commented on my comment from 3 days ago? It's like, bro, yeah, I get it. I
ninja watch a lot.
Thank you so much. That's
and
dope.
I wanted to react to one of your videos. Gosh, I don't remember which one it was, but it was about, I think that the 30th anniversary, and I was gonna like react to it, and then I was like, what if it gets like, bad rap, or people were like, why are you doing his and not mine? The same thing you said. So I was like, and I was gonna do it and then I forgot. But moving on to what you asked, there's so many, but it's like you said, it's been a hard week, right? So there's a lot of up and downs. This morning I actually thought of something that no one knows, so this is the first time anyone's gonna hear it ever. I don't think I even told Henry or anyone. We were driving today and I went on tour with him in January of 2022, so right before he passed, right? And we were driving through the highway. I think we were driving from Connecticut to somewhere like in between New York and Connecticut, right? And it was, it's a lot of, I don't know if people are from the East Coast, but it's a lot of highways. And my car started saying, like, my brother-in-law was the one driving. The car started like kind of stopping. So we're like, what is going to happen? Like if we stop in the middle of the highway? So like we moved. My brother-in-law is new to driving, so he, you're supposed to stop in the right side. He stopped in the left side. So he was trying to pull out, and I remember that Jason was like, "Oh my God, we're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit." And I was like, "Wait, what? What?" So I remember that I'm gonna choke up. He held me, and he's like, "Prepare, prepare. We're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit." And we got hit so hard that we almost veered to um the ditch. You know how there's like a ditch between the highways, and we almost veered to the ditch. And I remember he held me so tight, and then we were able to stop and go, right. So we didn't veer to the ditch. And he was like, oh my god, like I saw a car, like, so there was a car that was going to hit us from the right, and the car that hit us in the back, the car kept going that hit us. And he was like, what? I remember he took the driver's seat, and he, like, we sped off, because he's like, no, 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 like I can get us out of here without getting hit again. So he got us, he got us out. We stopped, and he was like, I wasn't worried about me dying. I was worried that you were gonna die, and you were not gonna see your son ever again. And that, like, I broke down. Like, that was when I broke down, because I was like, he didn't care about him dying. He just wanted to make sure that I didn't pass, right? Because we were in the back seat, and I didn't have a seatbelt. You know what I mean? So it is important to wear the seatbelt in the back, guys. But I will never forget that he was so concerned over my well-being over his. And that was basically the history of our friendship. He was really selfless with me, very selfless, and gave me a lot.
That's amazing, man. That's
awesome.
That's an awesome story.
And no one knows that story. I don't think even Tammy knows that we were in a near death accident in January.
Wow.
Yeah, that's intense. Wow. I mean, that just goes to show you the kind of person we all sort of know he is, So I know a lot of us don't have that personal connection for him. A lot of us just met him maybe once, twice. I know Dan's met him a couple times. I know Ray's met him a couple times. But we've had a lot of mutuals, Francis. We never actually got to talk like one-on-one before. I feel like, we both know Tammy and Jenna and Diana, and there's a lot of people we know, but I feel like a lot of times, and I think a lot of the community can say that as well, like we know Jason a lot better now because of you guys, like of all of you guys. So I just want to say thank you for that. So before we get to our next panelist, we were checking, and Nathan hit 113 subscribers. So that was like 40 more than we asked for, which was amazing.
Great job.
So we are going to give away this power coin right now. I believe Nathan did ask this to be United States only. So if you guys are in the United States, you'll be able to enter. This is how you're going to be able to enter. And you guys here on the panel, if you would like to enter, you may feel free to enter as well. But we are going to put hashtag. Ooh, what do we put? I think we make it easy, right? So hashtag. Let's put this
coin.
one. Hashtag coin. Let's do hashtag coin. So we'll do hashtag coin. There's an example of how it should look like in the chat. Let's put that in, guys, and we will pick here. We'll give it. It's 8:51 on my computer. Let's say like 3 minutes is good, so we can stay on track tonight, guys. We have 6 total giveaways tonight, so we're doing amazing. So while we get everybody. Oh my gosh, this chat is just crazy, man. There's no way I'm keeping up with this tonight. While we are waiting, Maddie, can you tell me what JDF meant to you?
I never met him, unfortunately, but his loss hit me I lost a hero. Just because I grew up watching him, he was a staple in just watching Power Rangers. And since this year going to conventions. You know, I've met a lot of Rangers and heard a lot of stories about how good of a guy he was. It just makes me sad that I never got to meet him, because you know, just to hear how awesome a person he actually was beyond just being a Power Ranger guy, it's just I don't know, it's kind of heartbreaking, but you know, unfortunately, sometimes tragedy leads to blessings and
I think
whatnot. So.
I think that's how a lot of us feel, and to be honest, like I've seen the con culture change as well since he passed. A lot of people thought they had more time to meet,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're not waiting now. They're like, we need to make sure. I sit there in lines with everyone else when a Ranger comes to town, and I talk to people, and they're the number one thing I hear is like, I didn't get to meet JDF, so I want to make sure I want to meet all the people I want to meet, whether it's a Ranger or an actor or celebrity or I don't know, or influencer or whatever. You know, like they're making sure that they don't lose that opportunity again. He changed things. I mean, not only did he change the con world in itself, like he changed it even after he passed, because he's made it his light the fire under people's butts, like go see the people you want to see, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are doing that now because of him. So we have a crap load of people. I know, guys, if you guys see people kind of spamming with extra entries, it only pulls one comment per account, so do not worry.
Hey, Dan, I'm not hearing you. I don't know if that's just me or not.
I'm on mute. I've been on mute the entire time. That's cool. So, yeah, I said a whole thing, but whatever. So, so we're gonna start collecting comments, and everybody put hashtag coin again because it did something. It freaked out on everybody. So, yeah, I don't know what it did. So, everybody put it again if you can. I apologize to everybody. No, I was just saying that Jason, you know, the number one thing I hear a lot is, since he passed, is I don't want to miss my opportunity, because a lot of people felt that they had more time to meet Jason, and they obviously that didn't happen. So the number one thing I see, like con culture changes, you know, more people are out there going to see the people that they want to see, which I think is amazing. All right, we got 77 entries. We're gonna draw hashtag coin, and the winner of this custom Power Ranger Green Ranger coin is going to be, ooh, it's getting close, Katrina Walko from Facebook. Awesome. I've actually seen Katrina quite a bit engaging on Facebook. So Katrina, if you want to message me on Facebook, send me your info. I will get it to Nathan here, and we will get you that coin. He will be sending it to you directly from himself, so it won't be coming from me. So congratulations, Katrina. That's awesome. So going on to the next panelist here, I actually let's go with Ray, because you sent me a video that accidentally played when Francis was talking. But Ray, you said you had a couple things to say. Do you want me to show the video first, or
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you show the video.
Okay, I'm gonna show the video, guys, real quick, and then
don't forget the 20th year anniversary, June 30th, when the movie came out, and me and Steve are going to be viewing it in San Antonio at a theater. You need to come down and get your tickets. Wow, that's right, green and red. Ooh, sending you some Green Ranger love. Don't forget to get your tickets. It's going to be epic.
That's awesome, man. I actually didn't get a chance to watch it. I just kind of pulled it. So, what do you want to talk about, man?
Well, no, I mean, putting that event together, it kind of bites that, you know, Jason wasn't able to come after all to the event, and it was going to be him and Steve. We're doing the movie Q&A. We had like Power Ranger coins made, bandanas made. We had a huge turnout. But David, Jason Dave Frank, was basically about the fans. You know what I mean? And the manager for the comic book store I was working for, was about wanting to get more out of him to do more stuff and not to pay more money and stuff like that. And, Francis talked about how guarantees are put in and stuff like that. But he was more about the fans. He wanted to do stuff for the fans. So he felt like, this promoter was taking advantage of the event kind of thing. So he didn't do it. And I was 100% with him because, it's about the fans. That's the whole reason we're doing this. You know what I mean? He does this stuff. And me, when I presented the event, the owner was like, "Who's the Power Rangers?" And I was just like, "You own a comic book store and you don't know who the Power Rangers are." But, you know, he eventually came back and did a signing and they did an exclusive cover for the comic book store. But Jason was the coolest guy to deal with, him and Steve. Like I said, the first time I met him was in Dallas, and is when he had his hair, green, spiky.
Yep.
Yeah, and that was the first time I actually got to meet him, and I think that was, when he just started getting into the con scene, and it was cool. Power Rangers is kind of what I grew up watching, because I used to watch the original Super Sentai stuff, and then when it was bought over, it kind of gravitated to it. But Jason is never going to change. I mean, he's going to be our Green Ranger, White Ranger. And the cool thing is the younger kids now are getting to see that and get into it, but it just by now he's no longer here with us for the younger generations to get to meet him.
And I actually remember that event. Actually, it's funny that you say that because I remember everything. He really wanted to do it, but he was such like he was like his word meant everything to him, right?
Yeah.
So like when they started kind of nickel and diming the fans, he kind of took offense to it because he's like, we can't keep charging and keep adding on and like add this and pay this and pay this. And he was just, it really, when promoters did that, it really put a damper on him. Like
Yeah.
he just didn't like it at all. um I can tell you of other cons, like even international, he would like, no, I'm gonna sign for free. Like, don't nickel and dime, return every money. Like, I don't want that. So, I'm glad. I remember he did go back, but he was really upset about that.
Yeah. And I agree. I was right behind him and I wasn't gonna, you know, kind of push for that because I mean it's about the fans. The whole reason why I wanted to do it was for the 20th anniversary because it was to me that movie was huge, for me on top of the shows. And Steve is a cool friend of mine, and he was like, yeah, he's like, I can get Tommy down, and he was helping do the behind the scenes stuff as well, and that was the main thing for me. Like I had went and at that time frame, Amy Joe hadn't done the convention at all before either, and she had just did a Kickstarter because she was doing an independent film, and she was raising money for it. So I contributed to that, which included, you got to go to Los Angeles and got to meet her, and they had like a little VIP party. It was her, David Yost was there, and they had like all the fans who contributed for her film were there, and it was crazy because I got to meet her. And the 20th anniversary print that we had for the event, I had her to sign one copy. Well, she signed it, David signed it, and it was for the artist who actually did the print for the event. And she was so laid back, so cool. I mean, it was so weird I was taking pictures for her with all the fans and everything. They had cupcakes. I wish I had the pictures I could show you. They had like cupcakes with the Power Ranger stuff on it. It was a cool event. And a little after that, that's when she started, I think, Lexington's where she did her first appearance, but behind the scenes. But yeah, I really love the Power Rangers, and David, Yost, and all them were cool meeting them. But when I got to meet Jason, that was my big one to meet, and he was the coolest for everybody. And for people who didn't get to meet him, he was the coolest guy. And with this new comic coming out, it's kind of cool that they're gonna have the Amy Joe and him have a kid. That's kind of what I'm interested in. I can't wait to read. I'm looking forward to that comic.
Yeah, I know that comic is definitely making a lot of there's a lot of opinions about that comic
Yeah.
right now. So but again, we're gonna stay positive here. And
Yeah.
I'm sure Dan agrees with me being influencer for Power Rangers as well, but more Power Rangers is always good. So
Yes.
that's the point. And especially right now when it's such a weird time for us as a fandom. I
You
know
see how much it's making, bro? See how much that comic has made? It had like a $50,000 like goal, and it's made over $400,000 so far.
Yeah, it's interesting. And actually, you know what? We can probably talk about that tonight, but we'll probably wait till the end of the stream. We do have another giveaway. We got a donation from one of our followers, viewers, and friends. His name is Josh. We'll say Josh O, so I don't call him out completely. But Josh, he donated this reaction putty to give away. He told me to give away tonight on the stream, so of course I will do what he says, even though I low key really want it. So he will. So what we're gonna do real quick, Maddie, if you can keep track, I think we have like 80 likes right now here on the stream. Once we get to 100, just let me know. You can tell me right here on screen, and we'll do a giveaway for this, guys. So guys, just go like the stream real quick if you're watching on YouTube. Give it if on Facebook. I think we got 32 likes on Facebook. If you want to add maybe like 40, I'd appreciate that. To get us to 40 there, that'd be awesome. So, real quick before we move to Dan, Ray, I know you said you met him a couple of times, right?
Yeah.
What is one thing that you remember that sticks out the most to you when you met him?
Man, the first time like I said, the very first time I got to meet him, I think that's the one that is the most. Me and my wife, we're both I was wearing my Green Ranger shirt with the helmet. She was wearing the Pink Ranger shirt with the helmet on. And to me, that was the most memorable because he was just getting into the content at that point. And I can remember to this day at that convention, it was him and Catherine. That was their first convention that they were both that she was at. I'm assuming that was her first, but he was there. It was cool to have the Pink Ranger and Green Ranger there, and just the way he was with fans. I mean, from as soon as he walked in and he got to his table until he left, it was all about the fans. And his line never like stopped. It was just constant.
That's what I remember. Yeah, that's what I remember. Francis, I'm sure you remember that too.
Trust me, I know. No bathroom breaks, no eating. I know.
So the funny thing, Ray, before we give away, Ted was telling me a story, and Ted is me and Ray's. He doesn't like to say boss. We'll say captain. He's our captain general, right? He told me like he came back and like 5 hours later, and he was like, "Dude, like, did you eat?" And he was like, "Nah, not yet. I'm a meeting fans right now." He's like, "Let me go get you something." And he's like, "No, I'll eat when I'm done." He's like, "I'm focused." And I was like, when he told me that story, I was like, "Wow, like that's intense, dude." Like, because I mean, like when I met him that same day too, and I probably was 4 hours after he started, and he still had energy. Like I don't know how that man did that stuff on the reg. That is insane. So
he drank a lot of Red Bulls, ate a lot of Snickers.
That's what I was gonna say. Red Bull. He always had that Red Bull with him.
All under the table.
I always had to get Snickers. That was his favorite. He loved Snickers.
That's cool.
Reese's peanut butter cup. I would get a bunch, right? So I'd be like, it's one a day, because he would be like, no, I can't eat so many, but he would eat all of them. It didn't matter.
Dude, that man, he was like, I don't know, like he was probably burning through all that so quickly. You could eat it all day when it not matter. So guys, we hit it. You guys are insane. I asked for 100, we got 130, and so let's say hashtag putty in the comments. We're gonna give it like 2 minutes this time, because last time it like timed out. So hashtag putty, put that if you would like a chance at this. United States only, please, because I am paying for shipping, so I appreciate it, you guys. So yeah, hashtag putty if you guys want this reaction, United States only. So I guess I'll tell my story, because my story is brief. And so yeah, I met him at Dragon's Lair here in it was at the end of 2020 here in San Antonio. I I really didn't do cons a lot. I had been to one or two, but I didn't. It wasn't a regular thing, and this was way before I started my YouTube. This was like a good year before I started. But I remember, like I said, like I went to go see him. It was brief. It was one of those things where I had this like, okay, I'm gonna tell him like, because I don't talk about my personal life a lot, but I was gonna tell him how he influenced my life and my career and stuff like that, and helping others. And I had all this planned, and I went up there, and he was like, I just couldn't talk. I was just like, hi, and he was like, hey, you guys having a good time? I was like, now I am. Like, it was just so, I was so dumb, like so dumb. And then it's just the typical reaction. He was like, thanks for coming. Like, I appreciate you guys being here. And we talked about, he had actually just done Heroes and Fantasies like the day before, and he didn't necessarily wasn't feeling it too much. So, hashtag putty in the comments, guys. See, it's doing that again. It's timing people out. Just keep on putting it if you want a chance at it. So, yeah, and that was it. And by the way, I had brought more things because I didn't know how the signature per item thing. It was my first time I'd really done anything like that. And I had only had him sign my Morpher, and he saw my bag because my lady was holding my bag, and he was like, "Do you have more stuff?" And I was like, "Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. I didn't. It's not a big deal." He's like, "No, let me sign it." I was like, "Okay." Like, so yeah, he signed all my extra stuff, which I know he did that with a lot of people. But it was an awesome meeting him. I'm glad I got to meet him. I wish I would have got to meet him where we could have had more time. But from what I'm hearing, that probably wouldn't have happened. I wish I had started my YouTube earlier because I maybe could have had more time with him as well. So, but it is what it is. I'm happy I got to meet him. He was a big part of my life. So yeah, we're going to collect comments here real quick. See, keep putting them in. It's timing people out. So I don't know why it's doing that. It's just like freaking out. So we'll go ahead. We'll do it one more time. Okay. So we're just going to draw off that. So 63. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. 66. 1, 2, 3. All right. We'll draw. And the winner will be hopefully the United States only. So we're good with this. And you guys can message me on Instagram, Facebook. You can email me at thelegacyofnerd@gmail.com. It is X Vibe on YouTube. You can email me. You can message me on Instagram or message me on Facebook. Your info, and I will get this out to you guys. Let me take a picture of this so I don't forget. With the for shipping, I will ask if you guys be patient because I do have a 11-month-old daughter, so that takes a lot of my time, and I do have a job as well. So just be patient. I will try to get it to you to be there at your home, hopefully before Christmas. So yeah. All right. So congratulations. So now we're gonna move on to our man Dan, who Francis loves to ninja watch. And I know, Dan, you have met Jason a couple of times as well. What is something that sticks out for you? What is a memory that sticks out for you?
Oh, man. So I got to tell you about the first time I ever met JDF, and it was my first Comic-Con experience. It was January or February of 2015, and it was Wizard World in Madison, Wisconsin. Who remembers the Wizard World days? Anyone remember those days? Anyways, he was there for a few days, and I had to get up there. I was like, yo, the Green Ranger is going to be like an hour and a half away. I've never been to a Comic-Con. I don't know what to expect, but I went to this and I got hooked. And JDF, instead of doing a like a panel, he did like a karate class, and my son was like the star of the show. Like, I got video of my son like being taught how to, throw punches and kicks by JDF. Like, it was freaking fire. Like the old Instagram days. It's kind of blurry now, but yeah, it was back in 2015. Just awesome. And that inspired me. So I'm so glad that you told your story, Ray, because it's coming full circle. So it was about the same time I fell in love. So at the time, like, we're doing a lot of hip hop shows and rap shows. We're opening up for Do or Die and Twista and Kid Ink. And I'm like, yo, I need to do one of these shows. So I get on the horn and look around, and I was too scared to hit up JDF. I was like, he's probably going to want too much. I only got just a little bit. So, but first person I was told to hit up is Steve Cardenas. So I hit up Steve, and we brought him to my movie theater in Dubuque, Iowa for a 20th anniversary screening. But like JDF started it all, like going to that and feeling those vibes. Like I want to say I've gone to over 30 Comic-Cons after that. Like I'm hooked at and now when I go, I get press passes. It's tight. Like it's awesome. And it's crazy how like one man's kindness inspired, like everything that we do over here. And like, of course, like I like all the Power Rangers, but there was something special about that Green Ranger, man. We can't lie about that. Like there was just something special about the dude. And I think for years too, I always wanted to meet JDF because online you'd read the comments, and if just reading the comments, you wouldn't know if dude was a good dude because people like don't even know him talk crap. So I always wanted to meet the guy. And dude, I've never had a bad experience to what everyone was saying before. Like I saw him stay in line for 4 or 5 hours just signing while everybody else is gone or taking a break. He's there. He's putting the work in. So like he was the only one to really do that. So yeah, when I met him the second time, he was super busy, and I want to say that it was C2E2 in 2020, right before, I want to say it was a week before everything shut down. So it was in Chicago, like 2 to 3 weeks before like everything like went down with COVID. And I feel like he was super busy at that time. So his line was so long, I didn't even go up and see him, but I was at his panel and it was a great time. And he was super nice. Like, I don't know. I've never had a bad experience. And for people that have actually met him, I've never heard anybody be like, yo, like, he isn't that cool. Everyone that meets him says he's amazing. Like, he inspires people.
Yeah, I agree with you. I have, it was when he was doing his dojo. He had those when he was doing MMA fighting, the shirts that had like all the sponsors on the front and in the back, and it had Power Rangers. I have one of those shirts from him, and then one of the 8x10s of him as well. But yeah, dude, he was cool when you met him in person.
Super
he
cool.
Left an impression. And the same thing, actually, now I was remembering when you were talking about Wizard World, technically his first convention that he was supposed to have done was supposed to be Austin Wizard World, and Matt Frank that did Godzilla did an exclusive print for that event, which was the Green Ranger and the Dragon Zord. It was 11x17 print that was exclusive for that event. And that's where the first time I attempted to go meet him, I got the VIP and I got that print, and I still have it. I never got that signed. I still have it, but I didn't get it signed. I actually got the whole 8x10 of the whole Rangers thing signed. But yeah, I have that piece still there, and now I will not be able to get it signed, but it's still going to be there with the rest of my 11x17 prints exclusives. But yeah, what event, Matt Frank, of course, if you guys don't know who Matt Frank is, he's the Godzilla god who makes everything Godzilla, Power Rangers, Transformers. Awesome artist who grew up in San Antonio, who lives in Austin now. But yeah, he does awesome work when it comes to Power Rangers and Godzilla.
Awesome, man. There's a couple of things I want to talk about with you guys, but I want to get ahead of the giveaway real quick, and because this one's gonna be a fun one. This is gonna be a trivia, guys, and this you keyboard, have them ready because I'm gonna put the question up here. And I asked all you guys to enter the main giveaway here to comment on one of my videos. So the trivia is gonna be from that video. So if you watch the whole thing, you have a chance at winning. United States only. We are giving away. Now it's beat up, guys, but this is hard to find. So we got a Green Ranger flip head, the new ones from Hasbro. These have been showing up at discount stores I don't know why they're showing up, because they're sold out on Pulse, sold on Walmart.com, and then they randomly started showing up at discount stores. So I got this. We'll be giving this away, but this is trivia. There's no hashtag. There's no putting anything. You gotta be fast to the keyboard here. All right, so this is the question that we got for you guys. This will be fun. We tried this out last time and did really well. And Frances is gonna she'll like the answer to this question. She might not know the answer, but she might like it. So, Who reposted my video that broke the news about the Master Morpher in February? I said it in the recent video on the Master Morpher. I talked about the Master Morpher being a big part of my channel. Oh, geez, I watched it completely, but I don't remember.
I think I know the answer.
News. I'm sorry. Who reposted my video when I broke the news about the Master Morpher? Let me see if it comes up in the comments. Ooh, we got some. See, all the comments came in too quick. So it's not Toku Topics. Henry, sorry, wasn't you, buddy. Nope, Jenna didn't. Jenna knew about it, but she didn't tell me about it. Totally not cool. Let's see. Actually, it was before.
You couldn't, but okay.
No, I know. It was before I met Jenna. She told me the story later. It's okay.
I think Astronaut Ranger's son got it.
Did it? I've seen.
Oh, no.
On mine, because on mine pulls all the stuff first, and the first one is restoration repair, which is Bat in the Sun. So yeah, guys, it was Bat in the Sun who reposted the video. It was really weird. I remember I was sitting on the couch, and I was like, "It's really weird. Like this video is kind of getting a lot of views right now." And then like an hour later, there was like 10,000 views, and I was like, "What is going on?" And then I didn't know. And then 2 days later, I was scrolling my feed and Bat in the Sun. I was like, holy crap! Bat in the Sun like reposted me. I was all like freaking out. And I think I messaged Ray and Ted and some of my friends, and I was like, oh my God. So Ranger Restoration Repair, you won. You're the first one in my feed that has it. I'm double checking. Yep.
I'm confirming that. Yeah.
Yeah, as Ranger Repair is the first one. Who else got it? Let's see. Matt's 720. He got it. Let's see. Everyone's saying Henry Resilient, but he didn't repost my video. Astronaut Ranger saying he got it third. Let's see. Jenna, no.
Josh got it.
No, I didn't know Jenna. So I didn't know Jenna till March, and that video came out in February. So Josh got it. Who else got it? Geek Detective Pierce got it. Yep. All you guys are watching my videos. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. So, whoa, something just weird happened. Apparently, I just put translate. So, okay, guys. So there is something I want to talk to you because someone brought up, and it's like super relevant right now. And I don't know, Francis, if you have a lot that you can say or are able to say, but CM Punk came back last night to the WWE, and I've already gotten heat for this, right? Because I watch wrestling and I've been so invested in this CM Punk story, right? But I know the history that JDF and CM Punk had, and someone on my page said, you have the audacity to post CM Punk on your page, even though I'm like, first off, bro, it's my page. Like I can do what I want on my page. But I wanted to talk to you, Francis, and get everybody's thoughts on it. What do you guys think about CM Punk returning, and what do you have any thoughts about the JDF CM Punk saga, if you guys remember from back then?
So I'm just divulging secrets here. I am a huge wrestling fan. I don't watch it anymore because I was an Undertaker fan and he retired, so I don't really watch it anymore. But I never liked CM Punk. So whatever I'm gonna say is gonna be biased.
Okay, that's good.
I never liked CM Punk because of his attitude outside the ring, right? So I'm from New York, and I'm big on like, if someone punks me, like we're fighting. You know what I mean? Like I don't care if you're bigger than me. I'm gonna at least make the effort to like throw a jab, throw a punch. I mean, luckily no one dares to fight me, but I think that he really should have fought Jason. If he was, he talked a lot of smack. Let's be honest. They both did, right? But Jason talked smack because he could have beat him up. Like, we all saw his UFC career, right? The fights, it was bad.
Look at Ray. Look at him.
Oh, so yeah, I have that shirt. I love that shirt, actually. But he acted like he didn't know Jason. Jason, we did a couple of shows where he was at, and he literally like avoided Jason like the plague. And I think that he should have fought him. You know what I mean? He talked a lot of smack. And not only like online, he talked a lot of smack. Like, oh, I don't know him, or He's a Power Ranger, but that Power Ranger would have whipped his butt. And I think, I mean, was it smart for him to not fight him? Yes, because he didn't want to be. It's like if you get beat up by a Power Ranger, you're embarrassed. Well, to him, you're embarrassed. And if you beat up a Power Ranger, then you beat up someone's hero. But that was never gonna happen. He was never gonna like Jason was a legit martial artist. So and he did UFC and he was actually I believe 4-0 in UFC type fighting. I think that him returning to WWE is very hypocritical because he talked a lot of crap too about WWE. Um, and I don't know. I don't know. I've heard a lot of things like one of the biggest stars walked out when they saw that he was back. Um, I think he smacked wrestling fans in the face, and now he's back, and I'm sure people accept him. But I mean, I'm a big time, long time wrestling fan. I wouldn't support him. I don't support people that talk smack, and I think we know that, but.
Do any of you guys remember that sort of beef back then?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was back like I want to say around 09, 2010. Like it was a long time ago. It was back when like he still fought and stuff cuz
It was a little bit after
like
because I met him in 2010, so it was when I first met him.
I think it was like 14 or 15.
Yeah, 14 or 15, like 13,
Yeah.
14, 15.
wow, maybe I'm okay, heard. And I take your word for it cuz I'm just blurring everything together.
I just know because I just read an article that said that CM Punk left the WWE and it was after that in
It was
like
right after.
2013.
When he
So
made that whole "I'm going to UFC and I'm going to be the I mean, I don't think any wrestler. I mean, I don't know if Brock Lesnar did really well. I didn't watch it, but I don't think any wrestler really. UFC is legit. It's not like
yeah.
a scripted show, and not that they don't really put their body through things because they do. You know what I mean? I think Undertaker was saying he had like over 162 injuries or something like that. But I mean, if you talk smack in the real world, you should back it up, right?
Yeah.
I think if you have the audacity to say something or insult someone, then back it up. You know what I mean? He could back it up or not said anything. If he would have just been like, I'm not gonna fight a Power Ranger and dropped it, then yeah, I think Jason would have dropped it. But it was more like the backstage. Oh, I can't be in the green room with him, and he can't be in the same spot that I'm in. He has to be like at the other side of the convention. It kind of like rubbed Jason the wrong way, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, give it up," and it wasn't about giving it up. It wasn't even about money for him because he was like, I'll fight you for free. Like, I don't want nothing. I just want to fight you. And, you know, a lot of people didn't know the back end stuff, like him avoiding him and saying they couldn't be in the same green room and the same thing. So
I mean,
yes.
I was on this live stream once. I was watching it. Geeks 5 Forever. I think that's the name of it. But it had on there some people that JDF had trained at his school, and they would tell stories. People would walk off the street and be like, "I can beat you," and JDF always tried to be like, "No, let's try not to do that," And then they would keep on, and they would do a match, and he was beating up these 7 foot, 300-pound guys, knocking them
Ha-
out and stuff.
Have you guys seen the Jose Canseco? I'm gonna ask
Mm-mm.
Tammy to post it. Jose Canseco, I think I have the video, but I'll ask Tammy if it's okay. Jose Canseco came into his dojo acting like he could beat him up, and I think Jason ran him off, ran him out of the dojo because at the end of the day, Jason was a man. He was a martial artist. You can't come and disrespect him and say, "I'm gonna beat you up." You know what I mean? And that happens. That happened a lot. He told me stories like people really thought that because I was a Power Ranger, I was a wimp, or I
Yeah.
didn't really do martial arts. So they would, that I don't know, but like something like go ahead and find out, like f around and you find out. Then people found
Yeah.
out.
That's insane to me. That's insane. So, um, so we'll talk about the return here because I don't know if actually I don't know Francis's opinion on the return. I know Bat and the Sun's opinion on the return. But we'll talk about that because we'll try to stay as positive as possible, guys. If I know it brings up thoughts and ideas, and right now it's so basic. I don't think there's much more to it. But I guess we'll do the next giveaway. That way we don't stay too far off track. So this next one, it's pretty cool. It's got it's a Green Ranger Funko Pop keychain. So we're gonna do trivia again for that. So you guys that are ready, get ready your keyboards or your phones in the chat. Get ready. So it's going to be okay. So it's from the Master Morpher video. Again, if you watched it, you watched the whole thing. It's gonna be super easy, and it's actually like the beginning. So if from my Master Morpher video, the unboxing. Which coin that came in my Master Morpher had a defect? Which coin had a defect? Maddie, if you keep track of the comments, I can't. It doesn't let me stay on this screen. Like it'll take it off. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the answer.
Oh, it does let me. Let's see what we got. People are it's smart because like there's 6 coins, you can just guess if you don't watch the whole thing. So let's see who we got. It did let me go over. I'm seeing it's AZ. I'm seeing AZ first.
What's the deal? Or do you want to count? Kyle Phillips said red, but there was 2 reds, so that doesn't really count.
Yeah, there was a turbo. I think you have to be more specific.
Yeah, so Zio
yeah.
would have to be the specific answer.
AZ won. AZ, you won this. I will get this out to you. We
stole many last time anyway.
Congratulations.
We got a couple. We'll see. Eric Rodriguez, Joshua Salmons. You had guessed. Unfortunately, it wasn't turbo. You're guessing there. You can't put a question mark on an answer. How does that work? Troy Mack, Matt. You guys are watching. I really appreciate you guys. Mike Blodgett. You guys are awesome. Geek. Yeah, all you guys. So, the latest news recently with Power Rangers, and like we talked about, more Power Rangers is always good, especially for content creators like us. But I want to start with Dan because I know you covered it on your channel, but I want to talk about it with you. What are your thoughts on the return, and what are your thoughts on some of the comments you're getting from the fan base?
So I just think a lot of the fan base just doesn't know what this is. So it's basically a what if comic. They came up with a way to put Amy Jo Johnson a part of the 30th anniversary without putting her in front of the camera. So I think she's teaming up with her boyfriend to make this comic, and it sounds really cool. It's like, what if the original OG team never broke up? And I think it's a cool concept. It's something that's never been done before. And I mean, why can't Power Rangers have these what if scenarios? And it's not a TV show. It is a comic, and the comic has gone off and done their own thing several different times. So like once you explain it to people, I don't think you should have a problem with it. You know, I think it's kind of cool.
I think so too. I mean, I think the biggest people have, because there's definitely this I don't know what you call it, a sect of people that are negative, right? So they're seeing this new character, Olivia Hart, and they're like, no, like nepotism and this and that, right? And they're just like, no, like they don't like it, you know? And it's just like, I think they're just writing a story at this point. You know what I mean? Francis, what do you think?
Well, I think they're just, from what I've heard, right? It's like a story if Kimberly never left, right? The originals, I guess the originals and everyone didn't leave. I think it's smart on Boom. The business aspect, right? I'm gonna talk about the business aspect first. I think it's smart for Boom to choose Amy. Amy is a fan favorite. People love her. People loved her character. People can relate. What little girl didn't want to be Kimberly? You know, of course, a lot of little girls wanted to be Trini, but unfortunately she passed. But I think it's smart for them to have an actual actor write a story. And so business wise, that's why it's doing so well. I think if they had a random Joe Blow do it, it wouldn't have been so popular, wouldn't have gotten the funding so quickly. I think they were funded right in 24 hours, correct? About it was, I
45
think.
minutes.
It was like 45 minutes. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I
I take that back. So the story was always going to come out, right? So the Kickstarter is special collected editions. Like, first you get basically we're getting the collected editions first, and they have special covers, and they're coming with perks that won't come out for regular retail stuff. So
got it.
I think that makes sense.
They're exclusives that basically the company doesn't have to fork out and pay for. They're paying for it anyway to get made, but it's basically going to go back towards the fans since the fans are funding it. Kind of like Hasbro Plus on certain toys. They're not making it until they reach their goal, and that guarantees, okay, you know what, we're going to make this, but we're really not losing money because I'm pretty sure it's only costing them half the price or less to make the product, and they're still pocketing whatever money business wise, like you stated.
Business wise, they're making money.
Yeah, business wise, they're making
Ton of
Make a
money.
lot of
Oh
money.
yeah.
But at the same time, they're pleasing the fans to an extent because fans, we want collectibles.
And they're even saying like so the way the comic book stores sort of work, and I'm just learning this myself, is you can subscribe to stories, right? Like so like the return, right? You could subscribe to that and have that delivered to your local comic book store, delivered straight to you. But if you subscribe, like if you order this comic book that is coming to you for whenever it comes out monthly by monthly, you get access to like variant covers that they're going all out for this thing that they normally wouldn't do for other runs and other what if stories.
Well, what I think is, as a fan, right? I think it's amazing, and I think it's great that they're doing that because and I'm gonna add myself in the fan base. We showed them that the fans have power, right?
Yep.
If you give us what we want, if you give us something we like, if you relate to us, right? We're gonna dish out, we're gonna support, we're gonna flock together and support. I think that unfortunately that hasn't always been the case, right? I can I'm not biased. I love Jason. I think Hasbro should have, and Boom is different, I understand. They should have they should have done the Lord Draken live series. That would have been amazing, and I'm sure that the fans would have funded it as well, right? Um, I think there were so many things that we adult fans want, and we're getting it, at least in the comic books, right? So I know Amy, and I know a lot of people um have mixed ideas. They've heard mixed ideas online, but I think she'll do it justice. She'll do justice for Jason. I'm sure she'll do something very nice as a tribute to him. I'm sure that it's going to be something that we're going to like. I mean, to be honest, I didn't at that age. I would think I was like 5. I don't remember how old I was, but we all were like, "Oh, they left the peace conference. Why?" You know what I mean? It took me a while to like the replacements, right? Then when Kimberly left, I was like, I don't like Catherine. I love Catherine, the actress, but I didn't like Catherine, the Kimberly's replacement, right? So I kind of after that, I was like, I don't want to watch the show. But you know what I mean? It's just I think it's something that is great because we got to show how powerful the Power Ranger community is.
I agree. I agree. Um, Ray, you said you sent me a picture. Did me pull it up? I can.
Yeah. So basically, when I pitched this 20th anniversary thing, I pretty much I didn't even get one, mind you, of one of these awesome coins, which fit if you had the Master Morpher that came out at that time frame. This coin actually fits in there and works with the Morpher. Um, this coin was made exclusive for the event. There was only like 100 made, and it was only for like the VIPs who got this coin.
Dude, that's fire.
Yeah. And when I put this event together, like I literally went all out because this meant a lot to me. As a Power Ranger fan and it being the 30th anniversary. So I was like, you know what? I want to make this event awesome for fans and to have stuff that they get that you get exclusive, just kind of like the whole Power Ranger comic. And one of the things that my opinion on the comic, and this is just me reading into the comic, since Jenna's doing conventions now, this is something I would like to get signed. Is I'm pretty sure we're going to get an exclusive cover once, maybe in issue 3, maybe 4, when she actually gets the suit of the new Green Ranger. I'm pretty sure they're going to do an exclusive cover of the female Green Ranger. Come on, how many fans would not want Jenna to sign that comic? Because she's leaving. She's basically the legacy of Tommy Oliver from Jason. You know what I mean? So I think that would be cool to have that book signed by Jenna. But like I said, the fans, we know what we want. If it's given to us in the right way, we're gonna support it 100%. So like I said, I don't know why they don't listen to us. Just listen to the fans. You know what I mean? We're the ones we're the one dropping the cash.
Yeah.
These people these higher ups who sit up there and the thing they know what they everything. No, man, listen to fans. Ask fans what they want and give us what we want. You know what I mean?
I agree. Francis, did you know of any? We know that he wanted to do Shattered Grid live action, but do you know of any other stories he wanted to tell?
I know that him and Aaron had pitched almost like it was like Soul of the Dragon, right? A Green Ranger series, more adultish for our age, right? And that was shut down. And I know that they had made like the suit and everything. Jason was really about the fans, right? So if you think about it, which is something that I mentioned on my channel, now they want to do a more adult based Ranger, to kind of appease the older fans. Because to be honest, no offense to the kids, we will fund things. You know what I mean? It's clear. So I think now they're kind of like, ugh, we should have done that, and he's gone. You know what I mean? I think that he was always trying to do something for us, for things like, I know a lot of fans came and told him like fan fictions and things that they would like to see. And unfortunately they didn't see the potential, I think, in him and in the ideas of making something for us, right? Aaron from Battinson, he's very smart. He knows he's a fan, so he knows what we like. And I think that they pitched a lot of things and they didn't listen, which sucks, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
he's not here any longer. So now they want to do, I don't know, I've heard a lot of different stories, but I heard that they want to do something more adultish, and it would have been amazing. Look at the 30th anniversary is, I mean, I know there's flaws in it, but it was a little more, a death of a ranger. It was a little bit more for us, right?
Yeah.
And there's certain things I can't say, but
oh yes, you can.
no, I can't.
Still can't. Just
I
joking.
can't. I can't.
She's all.
But the original story was very good as well. I think we would have loved it as well.
It's awesome. To not get off track, so we have our next giveaway. It is actually donated to by Maddie here. He donated the biggest giveaway here. It's a prize pack here. So he's got the Green Ranger and White Ranger card, and he sent me one of his cards. And he has like pristine cards. So if you're a card person, yeah, he has them all very nice. He's also given away a power crystal with the tribal dino coin, and then this awesome White Ranger car. These are pretty cool. I actually have one in person. They're a lot bigger than they actually look in this picture.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's not the small one. It's the
this is the big one. This one is.
So my son, I have that one, right? And my son, every time he sees it, he's like, he doesn't say it correctly, obviously. He's like, it's morphin time. I don't know how he knows what that if you see the Power Ranger thing, any random Power Ranger, he'll be like, it's morphin time, and I have to fight with him every day for that car. because he wants me to open it, and I'm not going to open it.
Oh man, it was cool. I found mine at Ross actually.
Same.
It was still good. I would say mine was like $14.
Mm-hmm.
And these things retail about $25. Now this one, it retails like what, $40-$50 now? Is that around what it retails right now? Or I guess aftermarket?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it personally.
Okay, I think I looked into it, but so what do you have to do? So the first thing we have to reach a goal. His channel, which I placed the link in the chat and is now pinned to the top of the chat. You need to subscribe to that link. He is at 37 subscribers. When he gets to 100 subscribers, he will do the giveaway for it. He is asking the United States only for this awesome prize pack. He's going to send it to you directly. So once we get to 100 subscribers, we got 160 people in here, and I'm asking for 63. Is that my math right? So 63 subscribers. So
it's up to 79 now.
So yeah, guys, he does a lot of cool toy reviews, toy news, Power Rangers news. He's not Power Rangers exclusive. He's a Spider-Man guy. What else have you reviewed? Some Marvel Legends. I'm trying to think what else you reviewed.
That Batman set that came out. That was
Batman, that's right. Yep.
I hadn't done anything like that just because I've been sick and stuff, but hoping. But yeah, just a lot of Power Rangers stuff. But we already hit it, 101.
I'm seeing 107. That's intense. Dude, man, you guys are awesome. I want to say all of you, thank you that are helping, and subbing to these guys. These are awesome. We'll do
but
one.
Check out the videos too. I mean, I appreciate the subscribe, but definitely look at the videos. That helps just as much as anything.
That's awesome, man. Congratulations. You're over 100 subscribers. So there you go. All right. So to enter, what do you want the hashtag to be, Maddie?
I'm more the White Ranger fan. I'm gonna make everybody mad because everybody likes Green Ranger, but let's do hashtag Tiger.
Hashtag Tiger. So we'll put that in the chat.
White Tiger Zord.
Hashtag Tiger.
Do I have Beetleborgs? And I see a comment here. I'm just going to read it. Do I have Beetleborgs? No, but I did watch it as a kid.
I watched Beetleborgs. That Beetleborgs was awesome.
Dude. Yeah. The Beetleborgs, bro.
Big bad Beetleborgs.
Heck yeah, man. That's awesome. I liked it when they went metallic. I thought that was cool too.
That was cool. Metallic.
Oh, sorry. And they had the McDonald's toys too. So I'm just gonna leave it right there.
Dude, I got the whole set of those toys over here actually.
We got 93 entries so far, 97.
Hey.
Jeez, I'm just gonna leave it right there because it's working.
Run it up.
101.
Light it up. Let's go.
And guys, don't worry, it doesn't take double entries. It's just one per account. That's the way it does. So if you guys see someone entering over and over again, it's only going to count.
Just tell them to stop.
Yeah. That's okay. Hey, the more comments in the stream actually help push out the stream more to more people. So that's always good. So this is the last. This is the second to last. The next one is the Tommy Oliver Ultimate giveaway after this one. So that is the big kahuna. I'll talk about that in a second because it's been a
so you guys are talking about WWE stuff, and I had a random thought come to my head. I'm gonna put this out there. JDF versus Blake Foster.
Dude, I know it's funny because in that fight, didn't he back the other guy?
Oh yeah, JDF backed Michael Lasky, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, and Blake Foster was salty about that. Yeah, I do remember that.
I did talk to Blake about that. He had like no resentment towards it. It was just a thing. I almost like
it was just a build up for the fight.
I think so, yeah.
They even got me in one of their hype up videos. Like I'm watching it, and here I pop up. It's like, oh, they were just trying to get the hype going. It's a freaking fight. Like,
yeah, it did well. It did well.
Oh, dude, it was awesome. I wish like what sucked was Olasky had to like. I want to say he weighs like 150, 160 when he's like at his peak. He had to put on a good 20, 30 pounds, so he had to get a little fat. Yeah. And Foster had to come down 30, 40 pounds and get buff. So it was not a good, it wasn't the best fight. Like I want to say Olasky made it maybe 2 minutes into the fight and then got knocked out, but I was Team Olasky because that guy's given me a bunch of interviews and plugged me. So like, I don't really know Blake Foster. So I had to pick a side, right?
It's funny because Blake is Ray's friend.
Hey, no,
it
Blake has been kicking some ass.
I know.
Oh,
let me tell you.
Yeah.
I was watching those videos and seeing him get swole. Like, oh, bro, like he's my guy. I'm rooting for him, but I don't know. Like, I'm glad I couldn't bet on that one.
We're gonna draw real quick because Frances made a face like she knew something, so I want to go back to that. So.
No. I'm actually like, you didn't ask me if I wanted to donate something for a giveaway.
Oh, if you do,
You
we can
told
do
me.
that. We can do that. Yeah. I don't like asking people. I let them come to me.
Everyone else is doing it. I
Yeah.
can do it too.
We'll do it. So real quick, I do want to draw.
Giveaway.
We got 124. Of course, he did ask United States only. If the winner, once we draw, just message me and I'll get them info to Maddie. Also, he does have his YouTube channel. He does have his contact info on there as well. If you want to message him as well, that is fine. I'd rather you message both of us. That way I can confirm we got this. So, guys, congratulations. We'll draw right now. I'm already saying congratulations. So,
all right, one, take a picture of it.
2.
Oh, it's still going.
No, we're drawing. What's 127? Draw. All right, there you go. Like it's been up the longest.
Wait.
AZ1.
Oh,
no, I refuse to give him anything.
Dude, did he already win?
He did win.
Double dipping.
I don't know. I mean, it's your call, Maddie. Whatever you say.
It's your channel.
No, it's your gift. It's your call.
I just take he's won twice.
He's won twice. Okay. AZ, I know you're a good guy. We're going to draw again.
He knows us both, so he'll be.
Yeah, he'll be good.
Something else.
Yeah, he'll be good. He'll be good. Hold on. All right, so let me use the same entry. So it's cool. So draw again.
If he didn't already win something, I wouldn't have cared. But
yeah, no, I agree.
Spread the love around.
Exactly, I agree. Phantom RX. That's a new guy. He's new to the channel here.
Congratulations.
So, Phantom RX.
What a way to enter.
Ah, man, that's awesome, man. And that's a great prize pack too. When he said that, he was like, "Oh, do you think this is enough?" And I was like, yeah, that's enough. Like that's enough." Like I'm not gonna lie. I like even my prize pack, like I've been like slowly building up for like a year. So it wasn't just a one-time thing. So yeah, congratulations, Phantom RX, for winning. Francis, we will get. What do you have to donate? Actually, before I.
Well, I kind of don't. I want you to show yours first.
Well, mine's gonna be the last one. Mine's gonna be the last one. So.
I'll do mine. I'll show you. I don't know how I'm gonna do it because I'm holding my phone.
Here, let me give you solo low out.
And I gotta open. Here, I don't. Wait, guys. This is why being a mom, guys, is hard. Okay.
I'm a dad. I understand.
So, I think no one has this.
Don't say that. Now I have to enter.
Huh? But I'm going to give one away today. One away on Henry's channel tomorrow. And then on my channel. So please follow. So it's from the 2017
Holy crap.
poster. Signed by Jason.
Oh,
that is amazing. Yeah.
And then
wow.
we also did this. That's an amazing bloodshot.
That is amazing.
I'll do that.
Damn, that's better than the whole other things. Like that's like the best thing. Like what?
Yeah, that's insane. So I am gonna post Francis's YouTube channel here.
I'm gonna have to try to enter now.
I have, so
well, we have 1.190. This is wow. I'm gonna call this. This is where are you at on your studio right now? Before I post the link.
Me?
Yeah. What's your actual subscriber count?
I have no idea. Wait, let me hold on. I'll have to get out real quick and see.
Okay. We'll post our link in a second here, guys, because the way it shows for us, it's not the exact number. Dan knows, so it shows a roundabout number on what we can see, but she can see the exact number. So this one's I'm gonna probably ask for like almost like 120.
So 1197 is what I have.
1197. So you need 120. So 1197. So that's 1297. So 1300. You need to get to 1300. Guys, the goal is to 1300 subscribers is for her. So when her YouTube channel gets to 1.30, we will give away her signed autograph poster by Jason David Frank, which is freaking awesome.
That's awesome.
That is amazing.
That's so cool.
And guys, like, I didn't even know I had these. I
want your life.
Was doing, like, this week has been hard, right? With Jason's passing and other events, right? So I got like anxiety and I started cleaning like frantically. And I'm like, what is this tube? Like, who got this? Like, what is this? And when I opened it, it's a whole bunch of these that Jason must have given me. You know, he's like, oh, do contests and stuff. And I had completely forgot about it. That's why, you know, time, you know what I mean? We always think we have more time.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I had these.
I want to lose things like you lose things. So yeah, that's
all right, guys.
I want to find things like you find things.
Oh my god, I found so much stuff, guys. Like, if I should just if I do a stream of everything that I've found, we would be here all night.
It was like the happiest and saddest story at the same time. Yeah. Like, oh man,
this is me. It's like, oh yeah, oh my god, this. It's like bad. It's just my family like literally threatened me on the anniversary of his death. Jason passed on the same day of my son's birthday, so they're like, you cannot cry. We don't want to see one tear, you know, until after the baby's birthday party, and then you could lock up in your room and do it. And like, it took a lot of willpower. So this week I was just then we know something happened, and I was just like, I'm gonna clean. I gotta, like, it just, I needed to keep my mind busy.
Yeah.
And I just found those things, and I'm like, you should ask me. I rather give away things than sell or anything like that. That's not me.
That's amazing. I mean, that's very, and I mean, I know. I mean, for me, it would be hard, right? So, like, you know, to know he touched it, and you know, like that would be hard for me. So, for you to be able to do that, like, that's you're so good to the community. So I just want to say thank you. That's awesome.
Don't make me cry. I've been crying.
I'm sorry.
You guys.
I'm sorry. Do you want to talk about how JDF backed not Blake?
Look, you know what happened. Okay, this is what happened. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like Justin. Like, I didn't like that character. So I was team the other guy because I was like, I don't like Justin. I don't really know Blake. He's been cool. I mean, I met him like maybe a few times, like at Lexington and stuff like that. But I think Jason just went with martial arts, and like the martial arts history. Blake wasn't really into martial arts at some point, you know, and Blake just got buff in like a few years, like crazy. You know, I remember he was heavy set. When I met him, he was heavier, right? He was not fat, but like heavy set. You know, not ripped. So I think Jason just went with like martial arts history and thought that what's the guy's name? I'm sorry. Mike had a better repertoire, but I guess he didn't because he got beat up.
I was like, since then, Blake has been like training a lot, though, right, Ray?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's training a lot. Especially, he's doing a lot more jujitsu and stuff like that. So he's doing a little bit of everything. Because of course, with MMA, it's not you kind of doing a mixture of everything. So it's not just one particular style.
Wait, is he in MMA now?
He's supposedly he was training for he was supposedly training for another fight, is what I heard.
But he's doing kind of amateur stuff, right? Like,
he's
doing tournaments and stuff.
But you know, it's stuff. If you guys see, like, from the change that he's made on his body, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of discipline, a lot of, you know, I'm sure a lot of hours in the gym. And for him to go from, if you guys go back a few years to what he's now, like it's commendable. Like it's hard for, I mean, at least for me, it's hard to lose 10 pounds. Imagine like become like does I don't think he has an ounce of fat in his body. Like he's ripped. So we have to commend him for that.
I was trying to make sure I wasn't on mute. Sorry. So yeah, he because I remember seeing him back then, and yeah, you're right. He was kind of more, I guess, not heavy set. He just wasn't as I guess built up. You know, he seems lately like he seems like he's buff, and he's just like he could rip me apart like so easily. So I was checking your subscriber count, Francis, and you're in the 270. So it's your call. You kind of stalled out there. If you want to try to get more,
Well, a lot of the people are already following.
That's what I was thinking too. So okay,
yeah, so no worries. Just
okay.
Pick a hashtag. I don't know. Let's pick a hashtag.
Hashtag Jason
or hashtag my name.
Hashtag Francis. Okay, we'll do that. So put hashtag.
It's longer. Make them type longer. Be more engaged.
More engaged. That's right. So hashtag Francis in the comments, guys. And the prize winner will be United States only, right? Or can you United States only?
Do United States only. I tried to do otherwise, and yeah,
United States only. Hashtag Francis in the comments, and the winner is getting a signed poster from the Power Rangers 2017 movie by the man himself, Jason David Frank, which is insane. So yeah, so hopefully it counts my entry as well. We'll see. I'm just joking.
I'll count mine. I don't have anything signed.
So I'm expecting to see. Yeah, it went to the 85 real quick. Didn't even stop. So Francis,
yes,
that is so cool. That is such a cool.
I'll put it up so people know.
Get it to a Hyundai.
And thank you for doing that, Francis. I mean, you didn't have to do that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Definitely. And guys, I know we've been kind of talking and chatting here, but I do want to talk about, you know, obviously this brings up a lot of touchy subject about mental health. And obviously there are avenues that you can reach out to. There are helplines. There are friends, family. I always want to remind everyone here, if there's a time that you think nobody cares, I guarantee you at least one person cares. There's always somebody to talk to, reach out to everyone. I don't have a problem with you guys messaging me if you need someone to talk to. Most of my followers know they can message me at any time, and I will talk to them. I do have to screen my messages now, I'll be honest, because I get a lot of like scammy stuff now. So like, but you know,
we all do.
Yeah, if you don't seem like a bot, you should be good. So, but yes, please reach out to me if you feel like you need to talk. Reach out to a friend. Sometimes these things are hard to recognize. If you see something, just kind of maybe just say, hey, how you doing? You know, check up on the person or something like that. So I just want to remind everybody that as well. We have 119 entries. Wow.
And just so you guys know, men's mental health, especially, I think, you know, we all talk about mental health, but men's mental health is very important. You know, just because you're a man doesn't mean you can't cry. Just because you're a man doesn't mean that you can talk about a week or be weak in a moment. You know what I mean? Yeah. It doesn't matter. So, reach out to someone, you know, and like you said, there's always going to be someone that cares. And there's always, I mean, to tell you the truth, after Jason's passing, I've gotten so many messages from people struggling, right? And sometimes if I don't answer, I get a lot of messages, right? But I always try to get to everyone. And I know someone said to me, like, you know, they wanted to do the same thing. And I remember I spent hours with this person talking back and forth, you know, and it takes a minute to help someone.
I agree.
To hear someone out, even if you don't know them. So if you could be that light for someone, please do.
I agree. Thank you so much. I think we kind of stopped at 126, so we're going ahead to go ahead and do this. So I guess the winner, contact me and Francis, or I can get the message to Francis as well. But let's see, and good luck, everyone. This is the big giveaway. Let's go.
This is the big one.
The big one, man. See, let's see.
It counted you. I seen you in there.
I know. I saw it. If I win, I'll go with that. Oh, she won before.
Yeah, they gotta do it again.
Gotta do it again. Okay, we'll do it again. Oh, Draw again. I'm sorry, Katrina. Try to
Sorry.
spread the wealth here. Let's see. Adam Rockbrook. Congratulations. You have won the signed poster from the 2017 Power Rangers movie. Thank you, Francis, for donating that. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. So we're getting towards the end of our stream here. We have gone over a lot today. I want to kind of get some closing comments here from you guys. We'll start with Maddie. Is there anything that you wanted to talk about before we signed off tonight?
Not in particular, but just appreciate you bringing me in to this. It's my first panel, and Francis, appreciate you allowing me to be here with you as well. Having that connection with you. Now that connection with Jason, since I never got to meet him, that's something I'll have now. So I appreciate that. And,
thank you. That really does mean a lot. Thank you.
So I appreciate that.
You
I
guys
appreciate
are
all
making me cry left and right today. It's horrible.
I wanted to be careful what's next. I know, this is a very sensitive subject to everyone. So, but at the same time, I want to do this every year. Hopefully we get more people. Maybe someday we can do a actual in-person event. That'd be cool as well. But I think he has left such a large legacy and such a positive large legacy, and it's been a year, and I don't go probably a couple hours without hearing his name because of obviously what I do, but not only that, because he was just so influential in all the things that he would put himself towards, whether it be his karate school, whether he be growing the con world or Legend of the White Dragon, or obviously Power Rangers. He did so much everywhere that he did that his legacy is going to live on forever. And I want to honor that, and I want to tribute that. Last year, it was a lot more focused on people and their moments and stories. Since then, I've been fortunate enough to have mutuals like Francis now, which is, have her on and talk a little bit and get to know the man himself, because, we all see, it's hard not to see Jason and think that's Tommy, because for a lot of us that is, but I really want to bring on more people, and we can, I don't want to every year try and bring on more people and talk about the man, and I think that's important, especially, in meeting Jenna and Tammy and Diana and so many people that have worked with JDF, so many stories that I've heard that obviously I'm not going to pass on because, those aren't my stories to tell, but they make everything I've ever hear is just how much he cared about everyone and how much he felt alone sometimes. So I want, if we can help somebody, if we can send someone towards a positive path, that's good. That's what I want to do here. So I didn't mean to do my thing here at the end, but because I wanted to do Ray next. But Ray, do you have any closing words for tonight? And guys, yes, we are doing the giveaway. I'm getting ready because we have about 540 entries. So I'm getting that ready right now.
No, I agree with you. I mean, like I said, when I first saw, Jason in Dallas and saw him with Jenna, I mean, she was so tall, and then meeting her just about a year ago when she was up here, well, not even a year ago, a couple of months ago when she was here at Wonderland Mall, seeing, it's weird. Yeah, time flies when you know what I mean? And seeing her grown up, and now she's having his legacy live on, meeting fans, now and signing items for the fans. I kind of wish that, I don't know, this is just me thinking out loud. I wish Netflix, they mentioned a boy, but, I wish they would have done the girl role and, in the next series, bring her in as the replacement of the Green Ranger in the Netflix series. That's what I wish would have happened. But of course, they had their things going on there. But it would have been cool for the fan wise. It would have been, cool seeing that legacy passed on. But like I said, we got to do this every year, bring awareness to people because, I've seen too many people pass away too young. People that we looked up to, like the singer from Linkin Park,
Chester Benningfield.
Yeah, no one saw that coming. We heard his music, he played it in some of the songs, but we never thought that would happen. So, it doesn't mean, we may look happy in front of the camera or whatever. You don't know what's going on behind our head, behind doors, so we got to be together, help each other out. And it's not that this happened again. You know what I mean? But that's just my thoughts.
Dan, do you have anything you would like to say?
I just kind of want to add to the whole mental health thing. So if you're going through something, and this is especially for men, but anyone out there, like if you're going through something, it's okay to ask for help, man. And sometimes we're going through things, but we never really get to the bottom of it. Like we be mad, we be sad, we be scared, but we don't really get to the bottom of it and figure it out. So we never know why, or like stop the reactive thinking, right? So like if you need someone to talk to, there are people out there, there are trained professionals that are paid to help you figure out your problems. And I'm telling you, it's some of the best things that you can do is just ask for help and go see somebody. And honestly, back in the day, I feel like in the 80s and 90s, that was like a sign of weakness. No, it is a sign of strength, man. Like if you realize you have a problem, the best thing you can do is go, like, I mean, dude, if you have a broken arm, you go to the doctor, right? If you have a cavity, you go to the dentist. If you're feeling some type of way, you need to go see an expert. So I just wanted to throw that out there. And I just thank everyone for coming on in here too. Like this has definitely been like a celebration of life. There's been a couple tears here, there, a couple sad moments, but it's been good vibes. So thank you guys for having me. This has been lit.
Thank you for being here, man. Like I said, like ride or die. This is always the fan club, guys. So, and lastly, Francis, I know you said you're a bit. Was there anything you kind of want to talk about before we go?
I want to thank you for doing this. I think that where there's negative, there's always 3 times positive, right? So if we come together to celebrate someone that meant so much, let's not think about the end, right? Um, Unfortunately, there are times that we don't reach out. You know what I mean? I felt guilty for a long time. I still kind of feel guilty, like, why didn't I notice? Why didn't I know? You know what I mean? And I don't want to get too heavy, but I think when you're in that mindset, nothing could have helped. Um, Jason worked so hard to make everyone happy, and I think he just lost track of making himself happy. Um, but he loved us so much, right? He loved his fans so much. Again, like I told you in the story, he was more concerned about me being hurt than himself, and that was constant. You know what I mean? Throughout my almost 11 years knowing him, and I think we should all be kind to each other. We are a community, whether we're JDF fans or not. We're still a community. He was able to bring people together. For the people that didn't meet him, this is what I tell you guys. You guys might have not been able to meet him, but he left us, right? Together, united. He left us so many videos, so many memories that at least we could have. He was so close, right? His Facebook lives, he left something. He left a part of him with us, whether you met him or not. Um, and I think that just stop the hate, stop the hating. I've seen stuff, people, say stuff about Jenna shouldn't be the Green Ranger because, what for? Like I can tell you this, almost to the end of his life, he was always in contact with Hasbro about making her a Ranger. So it was something that he wanted. And we shouldn't divide each other. We shouldn't spread hate, and we shouldn't tolerate hate either. So, if you're going through something hard, maybe you don't know if that person, that other JDF fan or that other Power Ranger fan is feeling the same way and they can help you and they can make you at least, get help. And I agree with what he said. Professional help is needed. I am a big, big fan of therapy. Therapy works. It's not only about medicine. You need therapy. You can't just take medicine and think you're going to be happy. No, you need to find out what's wrong with you, what's internally making you feel like your life is not worth it because your life is worth it. So that's our lives are worth it. Everybody's lives are worth it. That's it. That's all I
Well
have to say.
said. You need to write a book, Francis. That was amazing. So, wow. I agree with everything you said. Think I am a person that has been in therapy, and I'm a person that did everything that I was supposed to do in therapy and didn't just, oh, I'm okay one day, so I am a living example that it can work and you can get out of your whatever is going through that in your life. You can get out of it. It's possible. So I do want to say that to my audience, to you guys, like, I was that person. So we're going to end here tonight. We're going to do the very last giveaway. This is I've been calling it the ultimate Tommy Oliver giveaway. I have been saving all these items for I didn't even put up my own giveaway up here tonight. So, oh my God. So I have it here in person, but I've been saving these things for an item to do this tonight. So one thing is going to be the White Ranger Walmart exclusive, which is sold out everywhere.
Yep.
The Green Ranger Walmart exclusive, which is sold out everywhere.
Ooh.
The Tiger Zord, which is no longer a Walmart exclusive, but you can't find those because when people buy them, they buy all of them. So there you go. You are also going to be getting the Green Ranger Funko Pop keychain. And I actually have this in the box. I'll try to take it out. So this is the actual brand new Green Ranger Funko Pop. It will be shipped in this box, all fancy. They sent it to me this way. So I was like, they should get it this way. And then last but not least, I know I've had my opinions of this, but it's still a really cool figure in itself. The Lightning Collection Green Ranger Remastered figure. This is one person is going to be winning all these things right here momentarily. We've had about 540 people sign up for this, which was incredible. This is probably the largest amount of people I've had sign up for one thing ever. So everyone that found me, whether you found me on Facebook or TikTok or Instagram, there's people found me on Twitter, which is insane because I'm never on Twitter. So that's cool. Thank you. The OnlyFans is real special. You guys, yeah, some days. But this is what it looks like. If you've seen our Wheel of Names before, you can usually read what is going on, but we can't. So
this is crazy.
So we're going to pick a winner. This person did not have to be here tonight. They just had to sign up. But this person does have to claim their prize within 48 hours by messaging me on Instagram, email, Facebook, or I guess Twitter if you found me there as well. I hope you're watching. So we're going to go ahead and pick the winner. It's going to spin for a little while. So let's shuffle. How many times should we shuffle, guys? I'm going to ask Francis. We're going to shuffle the names. How many times should we shuffle?
I'm going to say 8.
8 shuffles. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shuffles. All right, guys.
Ooh.
Everybody.
Damn shuffling.
It's gonna spin for a second, guys. So I put it for anticipation. So here we go. Let's see how it goes. I was actually really scared that this thing was gonna slow my computer up so much because
there's so many entries.
Yes. So I actually, a lot of people did try to enter twice, but I used it on Excel. So when you do it on Excel, it recognizes if it's been typed in before. So if you put it in multiple times, you only got counted once. So I did do that. So if you guys go look at the video. Oh my God. Maybe I did it too long. I just thought it'd be cool. I've never done it. Usually picks it in 10 seconds.
Yeah, let it ride.
I think it would have been better if you could see the names.
No, it's more fun.
I wonder what the comments are like right now. Can't even see. Everyone's going nuts. Oh my God, it's still beeping. Lucky Fob Fan is the winner of that prize pack, man. Congratulations. I don't think I've seen them in the chat tonight, but if they're in the chat, congratulations. If not, I'll post this on my socials as the winner. Actually, let me get a better picture of that. Everybody smile. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Everybody smile. Congratulations. Hopefully they're here. They can contact me right away, but they'll have 48 hours. If they don't claim it, we might have to do another quick live stream real quick to pick a winner again. So we'll see.
I was about to say, with your bad luck with giving away Green Ranger stuff,
dude, every time I try to give away Green Ranger stuff, nobody wants it apparently. So we congratulations again, Lucky Fob Fan. You are the winner of the big ultimate prize. We are going to end this stream tonight. I do want to we are going to have a good video I want you guys to see before we sign off. But before we go, I'm going to say thank you guys. If you guys can hang out in the back room so we can chat for a little bit, that'd be cool. But I want to talk to the audience real quick just by myself. Thank you guys. So like I kind of talked at the beginning of the stream, there's been a lot of negativity within the fandom, and Francis kind of touched on how we've been so united and doing well. And I know because of recent things, we're looking at some of the people, and we're hoping someone will sort of step up and take Jason's spot, because he was undoubtedly the leader of this fandom. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like we have someone that is going to be able to stand up and take that spot. So I think it's really comes up to us, the fans, to take over and be the leader for this community. I think we can drive the positivity. We can drive the fandom forward. We can tell, we can voice what we want to see and what we don't want to see. And we are the ones that we can speak out the most about where our fandom goes. We've seen a lot of fandoms suffer from toxicity and negativity. And I think this fandom can do something that other fandoms can't. And I've seen glimpses of that happening, especially recently. So I want to tell you guys, when you guys are out there and you're talking to fans and just come at it at a positive mindset. Remember, there's always somebody on the other side, like how Francis was talking about, and really just be good to one another. That's all I ask. Just be good to one another. So we're going to end here on this video that I want you guys to watch. I want to thank you all for being here. You guys all have a great night, and see y'all next time.
You know what time it is?
People always ask me or tell me life is no fair. Life is not fair. It's what we do with life that makes it fair. We're soldiers, and what do soldiers do? Soldiers keep fighting the fight. Every day is a fight. You know what? You might lose a battle, but you will win the war. And every single day is a battle in life and a battle in your brain. We stand up, we fight. Pop, 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 right? You're a soldier. We're fighting, we're fighting, we're fighting, we're fighting. On the end of the day, you set your gun down, because we're in war zone, and you reminisce, and you think about, I lost this guy, I lost this person, shed a tear, sun rises, you stand back up again, and you fight, and you fight, and you fight. I'm not saying we don't have hearts, we do, but we got to continue the fight and keep moving forward. There's a time when you can shed a tear, but when you're fighting, there's no time to shed a tear. There's time to fight. Remember, you might think, I lost this battle, I lost this person, but you haven't lost the war, I promise you. But the only person that can continue to fight is yourself and what you have right here called heart. So get up today and keep fighting the fight. And if you say life isn't fair, it's not. Deal with what you got, deal with the cards in your hand, and make the best of it. Let's continue that fight today, and let's move forward and never look back.